We all know that life has its ups and downs, and sometimes we have to experience the bad in order to appreciate the good. Therefore, life can be quite tough. It is hard to imagine that the rich and famous could have a hard life. However, there are many famous people out there who had a rough life before gaining fame. These include popular singers and actors. Today, we present 7 celebrities you didn't know had a rough childhood. Number 1. Oprah Winfrey, a well-known and well-loved woman. She grew up living in poverty in Mississippi, and her parents divorced when she was very young. Once she lived in Wisconsin, life didn't get any better for her. From a young age, she was molested by male relatives. As a result, Winfrey took to drugs and alcohol to help her. She also gave birth at the age of 14. Unfortunately, her baby died. Once she was able to get a job as a reporter on the local television station, life seemed to get much better. Number 2. Rose McGowan, another celebrity who lived a devastating childhood. She was brought up by a cult group known as the Children of God. When she was 13 years old, McGowan ran away from home and lived with a group of drag queens. This was when her life seemed to get better. Although McGowan and the drag queens lived in poverty, McGowan felt very loved around them. Number 3. Drew Barrymore, a famous actor featured in many movies. Like Oprah Winfrey, her parents divorced when she was very young. She didn't feel as if she had supportive parents. Her father was both violent and an alcoholic and was never there for her. On the other hand, her mother would take her clubbing at the age of 9. As a result, Barrymore turned to drugs and alcohol. She went into rehab at the age of 12, and a year later was institutionalized. She learned a lot from the institution, and it helped her grow as a person. Number 4. Next up, Nicki Minaj. Minaj grew up with a very abusive father. Like Barrymore, he was an alcoholic and he was also a drug addict. He was physically and emotionally abusive to the family, and in fact set Minaj's childhood home on fire whilst her mother was in the house. Luckily, her mother survived. Minaj has stated that she constantly lived in fear due to her father. Number 5. Similarly, Christina Aguilera grew up with an abusive father, and it affected her a lot. However, Aguilera discovered music. She states that she saw music as an escape to her family problems. In fact, her popular songs, Oh Mother and I'm Okay, explore the issues of abuse. Number 6. The beloved singer Rihanna grew up with a father who was addicted to crack cocaine. She constantly witnessed him abusing her mother. As a result, her parents divorced when Rihanna was 14. However, to this day, Rihanna believes that her father was good despite his problems. She told Oprah Winfrey that he was a brilliant father to her. Both are very close now, and Rihanna has called him one of the coolest people alive. Number 7. Liev Schreiber lived a traumatic childhood. His parents divorced when he was young. Additionally, his mother actually kidnapped him and brought him to a commune where he was forced to take a Hindu name and join an ashram. However, Schreiber coped with his life and his relationship with his parents through acting. He described acting as therapy. It got him through many tough times in life, and without it, he wouldn't have been able to recover from his traumatic experiences. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe.